What if I told you there's a photo from 1908 of a family posing proudly with their covered wagon in Kansas, a picture that tells a story of resilience, hope, and survival during a time when life was anything but easy? This isn't just a photo, it's a window into a world where families faced the untamed frontier, relying on nothing but their wits, their determination, and a wagon to carry their lives forward. Before we dive into their story, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because every week, we uncover fascinating pieces of history that you don't want to miss. Now, let's talk about this family and the covered wagon, which wasn't just a means of transport but a lifeline. In 1908, Kansas was still transitioning from the Wild West to a more settled part of America, but the challenges of the frontier were still very real. This family, like so many others, depended on their wagon to transport their belongings, protect them from the elements, and act as their home on the move. A covered wagon wasn't just a symbol of the pioneer spirit, it was a survival tool. The wooden frame was covered with stretched canvas, often waterproofed with linseed oil, to keep out the rain and wind. Inside, every inch of space was meticulously used. Families carried food supplies, farming tools, clothing, and sometimes even livestock, packed into this relatively small but essential vehicle. For this Kansas family, their wagon represented their livelihood, a way to move westward in search of land, opportunity, and a better future. What's remarkable is the sense of pride visible in the photo. Despite the hardships they faced, long days of travel, unpredictable weather, and the constant worry about survival, they paused to document their life, leaving behind a snapshot of history. Standing tall beside their wagon, this family embodies the grit and resilience that defined the era. The prairie, vast and endless, stretches behind them, a reminder of the challenges they faced and the hope that kept them moving forward. But life on the frontier was not for the faint of heart. Days were spent traveling rough terrain or working the land under a blazing sun. Nights were spent under the stars, often surrounded by the howls of coyotes. Disease, accidents, and even conflicts with nature were constant threats. Yet families like this one pushed forward, their courage and determination paving the way for the modern communities we see today. This photograph is more than just an image. It's a story of human endurance, a snapshot of a time when every mile traveled, every crop planted, and every meal shared was hard-earned. Looking at their wagon and their expressions, you can feel their hope, their dreams, and the immense challenges they overcame. What do you think it would have been like to live this way? Could you imagine packing your entire life into a wagon and setting off into the unknown? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more incredible stories from history that remind us where we came from and how far we've come.